Hello, one and all present here. This is Amit Kumar Singh. Welcome everyone to my session number 32. And in this class, we'll discuss Pareto analysis. So, Pareto analysis, I believe you have seen in MS Excel and you know about like what is Pareto analysis is all about. It is generally a combination of a bar chart and a cumulative line graph. Okay. So, I believe if I show you in Tableau how that works, that will make more sense, right? So we'll do our Pareto analysis in Tableau on the same workbook, that is sample superstore. So let me just upload the Excel workbook. You know where to find the sample superstore. It is there in my Tableau repository. You just need to go there and under the documents, you will find this Excel workbook. It will come by default whenever you'll download or you'll install the Tableau, you'll get by default this. So let me come to the sheet number 1. Just change me the name of this sheet where I'm going to discuss Pareto analysis. Great. Okay, fine. So you know already about worksheet. Okay, so putting caption and under caption, I can give a detail about this Pareto analysis. I can make this visible. If you don't want this heading to visible, you can go here and you can click on hide title. All this thing, basics, I think all of you know. Now, in order to work on Pareto analysis, I need a dimension. I need a row. Okay. So generally here we'll take 2 rows. Okay, because we have to create a bar chart also, and at the same time we need to create a line diagram also. So now the two measures what I'm going to take, I'll take as the sales only. Okay, you can take sales profit, I think. So let me take the two measures as sales only. And because sales is a measure, so whenever you put the sales under row, you by default will get a sum of the sales as by default option. Mathematical operation, it is showing as sum of sales. If you want to change it, you can just click on drop down, go to measure, and you can change this. Great. Now for the dimension, I'll take subcategory as a dimension. You can change this dimension anything else also. Okay, so you know this very well. Okay, you know already, we have already discussed about one dimension and one measure, where we talked about creating a column diagram and then swapping this column diagram to a horizontal chart. All this thing, you know. The other way, the shortcut formula to swap is Control W. You can use Control W, the same thing will happen. If you want to see the levels, okay, if you want to see the levels of these values, you can drag the sales under level part. You can do that. Okay, now because for Pareto analysis, I need two measures. So again, the another measure I'll take as sales only. Now the movement, if I put the second sales under row, so you'll get a 2-bar diagram where the subcategory is your x-axis and your sales is the y-axis, and you get the representation among them. I think this part is clear with everyone. Now for the Pareto analysis, I need one bar graph. Okay, the bar diagram I need. Okay, and the another diagram what I'm looking for is a cumulative line diagram. So let me make the second diagram which is based on sales as a bar. Let me convert this into line diagram. I'll click on sum of sales. Second one, go to automatic and change this to line. Okay, so now you can see the first one graph what you see, this is a bar graph, while the second one is the line graph. Okay, cool. Now you can see I have two graphs. So one graph is of bar, one graph is of subcategory and sales, which is generally bar graph, and the same thing is represented down in the form of line graph, the same subcategory and sales. Let me put both of them in the one axis. So wait a moment, I'm not going to show you again lollipop chart. So this is something else. So again, if you want to bring them together, so what you can do, either drag this sum of sales. Okay, when you get this triangle, so not triangle, rectangle, you can do this like this, or you can simply click on sum of sales here and go to dual axis. You can do anything else, same thing will happen. Clear everyone? Anyone, any problem? So now guys, if you noticed, again something like a lollipop, you remember only thing in the case of line, if this would have been bar, then I would have got a lollipop, something like that. So anyway, we are not going to discuss a lollipop chart. We're going to talk something else. So what you do, in order to have a Pareto analysis, you need to have one axis in the form of line graph. The another axis should be in the form of bar graph. Here the one axis is on line graph, the second sum of sales is line, but the first sum of sales should be bar. So go to automatic, change it to bar. So cool. I hope everyone understood this. Now again, now if you convert this, the second sum of sales, okay, from the line, if you click to the circle, okay, and if you decrease the size of this bar, okay, if you decrease the size of this bar, you'll get a lollipop, right? I hope you remember this. So already we have done something like this. Okay, we have already done something like this. I hope you remember this. So the here I'm going to discuss Pareto analysis. So here one of the secondary axis which representing here the measure sales, it should be line graph. So here it is a line graph, while the first measure which I'm representing sum of sales, it should be a bar graph. Yeah, it is in the bar graph. So whatever I'm looking for, they are present in the same form. The only thing is that this line graph should be cumulative line graph. It should not be a normal line graph. So for this, I'll go to the secondary sum of sales. Okay, I'll go here, and there in this you can go to a column called add table calculation. Click on add table calculation. Calculation type, convert, change. Click on running total. This should be sum, and this should be table across. Fine. So now you can just erase this. So you can see this. Okay. So now this is the less than cumulative frequency table. Okay. I hope till here everyone understood. So cool. What we are looking for, we wanted for the Pareto analysis, we wanted a bar diagram. Okay, for the sales on the subcategory basis. I got the bar diagram. Similarly, what I was looking for a cumulative line diagram. This is also cumulative line diagram. In case if I'm looking for uh, more than ogive, this is called ogive. I think you know mathematics, you know line curve, frequency curve, and all. So this is less than ogive. In case if I'm looking for more than ogive, because in the case of Pareto analysis, the column should be from descending order, and the line graph should be also more than ogive, which should represent more than cumulative frequency table. So for this, what I can do, I can go to subcategory, click on subcategory, click on sort, then sort by, click here descending order, and here data source type, click on field. Okay, field type, here you can see subcategory. Click here sales, field type sales, aggregation sum. Okay. So I hope you understood this. So this is sales. You got this. Fine. Now what else I can do? I can click here. I can go to edit table calculation. Click on add secondary calculation and difference secondary calculation type. Here what you can do, click on percent of total. Suppose if I want to see this value of the cumulative line graph, okay, in the term of percentage, you can do that also. You can see this phone. So the sales figure for the phone is this much, and how much percentage of total phone represent, that is 14.37. Same thing, chair 28.66. So you can see the cumulative value of them. Clear? I hope you are getting this very easily. You can easily understand this. The same thing if you put under the same thing, the sum of sales, if you put here, again you need to do the same work. Okay, now again you got in descending order both the sum of sales. Okay, so you need to put them in same axis, dual axis. So what you can do, you can put this here, go to dual axis. If you go to dual axis, Now both of them come under dual axis. What you can do here, sum of sales, dual axis. Okay, so go to second, sum of sales here. Click on the line diagram here. Click on the line diagram. You can change the color of this for better understanding. You can change the color of this for your better understanding. Go to sum of sales, add table calculation. You can click on here running total. Okay, the same thing we have done already, the same thing. Okay, this will make more sense for you. If you want, you can further go to edit table calculation, and if you want to see the value in percentage, add secondary calculation, and here you can click on percentage of total table across. You can do this. So this is what Pareto analysis is all about. I hope you are understanding this. Now this sales figure, what you got in bar, if you want to see the values, so you just go here. You can just click here. Sales figure, you can click put under levels so that you can see the values if you want. So you can change the color if you don't like blue color. In case if you don't like blue color, you can go to sum of sales. Change the color of this, whichever color you want. You can change this. Okay, so I'll go to secondary sum of sales. I can change it color. Some color, whichever color is more appropriate for you. You can do this. You will get this Pareto analysis where your primary axis represent the sales while the secondary axis represent the percentage of total running sum of sales. This is what Pareto analysis is all about. I hope you understanding how to frame the Pareto analysis. Once the work is done, you can go to data source, change your connection to extract, again come here to Pareto analysis. You can save this file. Okay, whenever you're saving the file, you can here you can click on Tableau data extract. It's coming in .hyper format. So you can again, let me go to data source, click on live. You can save this work, go to save as, and then when you're saving your work, always save as .twbx format. Then only your work will be saved. You can see where the work is saving, my Tableau. You can see the path of that. Okay, and once you're done, you can save your. Okay, so book one already exists. You replace it, yes. Then you can click on extract because the live work cannot be saved. Go to Pareto analysis, and here you can click on share option, and here you can give the path of the Tableau, and then your work will be saved. Clear, everyone? Anyone, any doubt? Now, once your work is done, you can save your work under the server link. Either you should know the server link, or either you simply click on Tableau online. Automatically, it will go to the Tableau public server link, and there you need to have an account. If you have an account, you will get 10 GB of free data, and you can save your work there. Otherwise, you can put here public.tableau.tableau.com/en/us/s, and you can click on connect. It will take you to the Tableau public where you need to put your user ID and password. If you have an account, you can easily do the work. In case if you forget your password, you can click on forgot password, and it can be done very easily. Create one for free, you can do this work. These all are self-understood, you can do it by yourself. So whatever work you're doing, it is very important you save your work. Okay, so here in this class, we discuss how to work on Pareto analysis. So guys, it was wonderful discussing all these concepts with all of you. Thank you everyone. I'll see you all in next class. Take care. Bye everyone.